Ready, set, adventure! Welcome to Hikanuki World Tour. We recently returned from an amazing 4-day stay in Bangkok, Thailand. And from delicious food, to unique markets, to spectacular views, and stunning temples, come see our top 10 things that we found most interesting on our first visit to Bangkok. One of our favorite things about our visit to Bangkok were the people.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to my country, Bangkok, the city of Angel.
Everyone we met was so gracious and polite, welcoming and warm, and took pride in their work. Their meticulous attention to detail was evident. We stayed at 3 different hotels and were impressed by the staff at all 3. And we found Thailand to truly be the land of smiles. Another favorite of ours should come as no surprise, and that's the food.
The people around the world come visit Bangkok because of the food. Jingle bell, we eat all the time.
And it's not hard to eat all the time when you visit Bangkok. We enjoyed delicious food at our hotels and at nearby restaurants. Even the shopping malls have abundant food selections. At Icon Siam, one of the top malls in the world, you'll find this indoor street market. And why would you want to try a street market in a mall? Because it's air-conditioned. Not to mention the interesting variety of foods you can find. Of course, if you prefer a street market, you'll find plenty of those in Bangkok. Food is freshly prepared and inexpensive. And the variety is truly astounding. If you visit a floating market, you'll find people cooking right in their boats. And you might find things that are a bit exotic and not for every palate. So whether you're an adventurous eater or you prefer something that's just a little bit more familiar, Bangkok is truly the place for good food. The next thing that we really liked and were surprised by was the Chao Phraya River. Our introduction to Bangkok was at the Peninsula Hotel located on the Chao Phraya River. We didn't really know what to expect, but the river serves as a busy thoroughfare with boats efficiently transporting people up and down and across the river. It's a convenient way to get around and sure beats Bangkok street traffic. The river also provides the perfect way to get to 3 of the most popular temples in the city. And speaking of temples, no first-time visitor should miss any of the 3 temples that we visited, and frankly, we wished that we had had more time to explore. At the Grand Palace, there are so many buildings and so much history that it's easy to get overwhelmed on a short visit. I don't think you can be prepared for the scope of this compound. The compound was built in 1782 and was the royal residence for generations. It covers 2 million square feet of land. The highlight, if you have to pick just one, is the Temple of the Emerald Buddha. But everywhere you look, there's something amazing to see. The Grand Palace is iconic and definitely a must-see. It's most likely what you imagine when you hear about a Buddhist temple in Thailand, but I don't think even your imagination can truly do it justice. While the royal family no longer resides here, royal ceremonies are still held here and the king's guests are welcomed here. For your next temple visit, take the short walk to Wat Po, where you'll find the magnificent reclining Buddha. Stop to admire the beautiful pagodas before viewing the reclining Buddha. Inside the temple, you'll find the 147-foot long Buddha, which is 49 feet high. The Buddha's feet are nearly 10 feet high and 15 feet long. They are inlaid with mother of pearl and divided into 108 panels. Each is decorated with an auspicious symbol of the Buddha. The Buddha was built in 1832 and is covered in gold leaf. Be sure to explore the grounds as well to see the 95 chidis, gardens, statuary, and small temples. The third temple that we visited and recommend is Wat Arun, or the Temple of Dawn. The focal point is the 82-meter high spire. It's covered with tiny pieces of glass and Chinese porcelain. It's one of Bangkok's most important temples. Many people dress in costume and have a photo shoot at this beautiful temple. Costumes can be rented and photographers are for hire. Be sure to check out these 3 temples on your trip to Bangkok. Next in our top 10 is a visit to one of the many rooftop bars in Bangkok. From the rooftop bars, you'll get a better perspective of the density of this city. There are over 10 million people in the metropolitan area, ranking it in the top 10 largest cities in the world. From your bird's eye view, you'll appreciate the traffic as well and be glad you're far above. We went to the relatively famous Labua Hotel and Sky Bar. Views were spectacular, as were the prices. This bar gained fame when it was featured in the movie Hangover 2. It's worth a visit, but there are many others to find at less expensive prices. Our hotel, the Hyatt Regency Bangkok, had its own rooftop bars. One featured a DJ and dancing, and another relaxing, slower music. With all the high-rise hotels and other buildings, it won't be too hard to find a rooftop view. Next on our list is a visit to Chinatown. This is a busy, lively place which is abuzz with activity. You'll find many stalls in the market selling just about everything imaginable. This is one of the largest Chinatowns in the world and a major tourist attraction in Bangkok. You'll find streets congested with pedestrians, cars, taxis, tuk-tuks, and motorbikes, so it's not ideal for a quiet, leisurely stroll. But it's a bustling place that I think you should visit. Next, you may want to visit the Nana district. Soi Cowboy is a tiny street lined with go-go bars and nightclubs. It's probably not the place to take grandma or the kids at night, but during the daylight hours, it's pretty tame if you just want to see what it's like. At night, it's definitely a red light district. So depending on what you're looking for, plan your visit accordingly. In a short walk from Soi Cowboy, you'll find Nana Plaza. Another of Bangkok's red light districts, Nana Plaza calls itself the world's largest adult playground. This area is also known as one of the world's most notorious adults-only entertainment zones, with men, women, and ladyboys vying for attention, for a fee of course. Although this wasn't my favorite place to visit in Bangkok, I did find it interesting to see. Another of our top 10 in Bangkok was a Tuk Tuk Ride. Notoriously known for gouging the tourist, it's still fun to take a ride. Make it a short ride and agree on a price before getting in. Then hold on tight and enjoy the ride. We had an exhilarating ride, but chose to do it only once. The next must-do item for us on our visit to Bangkok was the railway market. We had a private local tour guide, and this was definitely a great way to see the market. We visited the Mlong Market, which was about an hour-and-a-half ride from our hotel on Sukhumvit Road. It's another colorful, bustling market with plenty of food stalls, but the highlight is when an actual train comes through. Vendors quickly close their awnings as the train passes close enough to touch and everyone waves. It's definitely a fun and unique market. On our same tour, we visited the floating market. Jump on a Thai long-tail boat as your guide navigates through the market. You'll feel like you've been transported back in time. As first-time visitors, We really enjoyed both the railway market and the floating market. Yes, they're geared toward tourists, but yes, we're tourists. Along the way, you'll find plenty of things to buy, including ice cream and souvenirs. This is another experience that we'll remember for years to come. While we might not do this on every visit, it was definitely a must-do for first-timers. The floating market was a fun and interesting way to spend a day in Bangkok. So that was our top 10 list of things we enjoyed on our 4-day visit to Bangkok. It was our first visit and we only had a short time, so we hope to go back in the future to see some of the other things that we missed. For a more in-depth look at some of the things that we did on our trip, check out our Bangkok Blitz YouTube series. Thanks for joining us today at Hikaduki World Tour and our Bangkok Top 10. Our travel wisdom today comes from Fiona Bruce. Thailand was a revelation to me. The landscapes, the culture, the food, and the people. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram. And hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted when new videos are dropped.